peeps. Never knew 10 a couple of my homies die up on the block. With a D in the cold night, when it's cold at night, and my soul and ice. Got my homies facing all these tracks. My homies all rapping mad, we roll it. The same. Life feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another, getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. I'm homies, yeah. I'm with my 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 homies, yeah. South side, east side, north side, west side.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지 이력서. 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이기다 끝. 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선 내서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네. 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼. 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 헤야오.
뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 곧 내 같아 곧 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아.
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old. Just the same old. Just the same old thing.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die, everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I gon' putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q and the flow seat. Everybody in the team me. Green bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only up a short scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up on the jump though. Boy up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on. What you want?
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Can't you see it? I was manipulated. I had too little through the door. times, so sorry, baby. Yeah. I got to fail. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Yeah, yeah,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is Game 7, win or go home time for these two teams fighting to make the NBA Finals. Nights just don't get any bigger than this here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. We've got the extremely large Shaquille O'Neal, and we've got the average-sized Kenny
above
the Jet
average
Smith.
guard. I'm 6'3". It's above
Not
average.
above average. Cut it
Yeah,
out.
it's 6'3" for a point guard. It's
Stop
above
it.
average.
In the 80s.
In the 90s, too. Look
Oh,
up Chris
stop it.
Paul. All
It's
those guys are 5'11".
2016.
Oh, man, I would post all these guys up.
Didn't mean to get us there, but we win. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, they were unable to close out the series in Game 6, but they're certainly in a great position to finish it off here in front of their home crowd. This is what it all comes down to. One game, one winner, one conference champion. What can we
Which one of these teams from the East will move into the finals? All netted up here, 3 apiece. We're about to find out. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and Chicago. Take a look at the Bulls. It all comes down to this. A well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
And, you know, that's probably why the visiting team traditionally has a higher winning percentage in deciding games than in any other game in the series. But still, like you said, you wouldn't trade home court for anything with a one-and-done situation.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Monroe. Jabari Parker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Antetokounmpo. The free throw's good from Antetokounmpo.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Back there, missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton. Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That one is no good. On defense, the Bulls, they come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Black kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Passes it to Parker. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gasol kicks to Jordan. Back to Gasol. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Stacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Jordan. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Noah. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Here's Jordan after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Rose. And the layup falls. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off? and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jordan dishes to Gasol, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now here's Gasol. Butler kicks to Rose. Lets it go from 14.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity. At least one guy after that.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Jordan. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. The score now all even.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Like the pass to Monroe. Here's Parker with the three, and the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Noah the screen. Jordan kicks to Gasol. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance. Well, Antetokounmpo on this one, already with 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Shot from the wing. That is good. Rose has got 8.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Middleton. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Rose dishes to Jordan. Clock at 6. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Black the pass to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Black, no good. And Chicago shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Noah's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Rebound by Butler.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now, here's Parker. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Butler kicks to Jordan. Feeds to Gasol. Rejected by Monroe. It's Parker with the drive. Onto Tacumbo. Dishes to Black. Onto Tacumbo against Gasol. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1:37 left to play in the first. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said, we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Chicago calls timeout. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. That is good.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Back the pass to Middleton. Stolen by Rose. Butler kicks to Jordan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And the rejection by Monroe. And he recovers it. And it's Butler missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Parker. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler kicks to Jordan. Noah with a screen on Middleton. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. To the middle. It's tipped. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Let's take them back.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they block or alter.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Rose. And it's Jordan in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Both free throws good from Stoudemire. Milwaukee leading by 5. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. No good. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. And Chicago shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Gibson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Got that one up quick. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Gibson with the screen on Parker. And Butler, here we go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Butler's got 5. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Carter Williams, and Gibson sends it back. Rose kicks to Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Butler. That's good.
2 points for Doug McDermott.
Milwaukee in the lead. Carter Williams with it. From 11 feet away, Rose with the block. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
McDermott kicks to Rose. Gives him the screen. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. McDermott passes to Rose. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist by Rose. McDermott's got 4 points in the quarter. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Outside, Antetokounmpo from downtown. The rebound by Jordan. Bulls have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like
this out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's the dish to Henson. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Parker with it. Now defended by McDermott. And that one's good. Parker.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's Jordan. He's got 10. And they double up Jordan. Stoudemire outside. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Here's Parker. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Bucks leading by 6. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively. And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Monroe, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the second free throw. So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Rose kicks to McDermott. Back to Rose for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Black the pass to Parker. The feed to Monroe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Black. He's covered by Rose. Stolen by Noah. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Kicks it to Jordan. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. Here's Black. He's covered by Rose. Black dishes to Parker. Here's Monroe. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. Knocked loose. Noah kicks to Jordan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. And the jam by Craig Monroe.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Rose passes to Jordan. Back to Rose. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
MJ finding his man right there.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Black dishes to Middleton. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Black. He's covered by Rose. Black kicks to Middleton. Out left to the wing. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I have Derrick Rose, and Derrick, you guys were scoring pretty nicely as a unit here tonight. How do you facilitate that?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and get people involved in the game.
Thank you, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Well, for the Bucks, they're 1/2 away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run every time. Not once, not twice, every time, and it paid off in points. I also thought it wore down the defense.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals as we get things started once again.
What a game for Rose. He has 17 points and 4 assists as well. Really dominated. in this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Jabari Parker. Craig Monroe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Black in at the point. Butler against Middleton. Here's Parker. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. They get Paul Gasol. For Milwaukee, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one falls for Parker. So he picked. Up just 1 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Rose. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got 10 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Monroe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 13. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Rose kicks to Butler. The jump hook. Gasol, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Pass to Monroe. Stolen by Noah. Here's Rose. 17 points in the game. That puts them in the lead. 12 points for Pau Gasol.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into... Two easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
You have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Blocking foul called on him. Derrick Rose. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Black pitch to Antetokounmpo. Noah with the block.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. 6 to shoot. Here's Black. And the Bucks miss again. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Parker. A nice shot by Gasol.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
That's good. 15 points for Greg Monroe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Jordan. He hits it from 9. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the shot is good.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Black pitch to Antetokounmpo. Drills it from outside. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Smith comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Thunder. Here's Gibson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
For the tie, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight. Back to Carter-Williams. It's Henson atop the key. He kicks to Parker. A leaner. That one a little long.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The drive by Jordan. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Parker. Gasol with the steal. Rose against Carter-Williams. Rose passes to Jordan. Gibson setting the pick for Jordan. To the middle for the lead. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. 16 points for Pau Gasol. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Rose, a screen on Carter Williams. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams from 10 feet out. And again, Pau Gasol. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Jordan dishes to Rose. Butler in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose. With the assist that time. And 12 points for Butler.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Group substitution here for Milwaukee. Knocked loose and stolen by Butler. Now the pass to Rose. To the inside. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Rose. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead. The Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
The Bulls leading by 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And he's good on the second. The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Black. Back to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Black. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. No one covered. Antetokounmpo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Rose attacking.
I'll bet he wishes that halftime never arrived the way he was going in that first half. He was on fire, doing an unbelievable job out there. His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to them.
Nice, and it's in after a nice
here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And really just led him to his sweet spot.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's Black. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Chicago leading. We've got Jordan. Portis is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Noah. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Black dishes to Monroe. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, so they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
The kick out to Rose. Shoots from the baseline, and Chicago scoring again.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And Butler gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Middleton. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Noah the screen. Rose kicks to Jordan. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. The drive by Jordan. It's deflected. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Middleton, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. 8 rebounds, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Noah the screen, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer, but that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Like the pass to Monroe, and he jams it with authority.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Black dishes to Monroe to take the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's Noah, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
This is the story of the game, really. I mean, you can't expect to win in this league when you can't hit your free throws. I mean, that's a must. You're a pro. You got to be able to knock down your free throws.
Jordan up top, defended by Middleton. Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Black, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth, and that one's good by Butler. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Gasol and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. But they recover it. Here's Parker in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's Butler missing. The Bucks trail to the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
What a game for Parker. He's got 21 points and 2 blocks. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rose kicks to Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 20.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Passes it to Monroe. Middleton dishes to Monroe. Feeds it to Black. Middleton outside. And Greg Monroe with the slam. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Black the pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Black. Back to Middleton. He's looking for Monroe and finds it.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Gasol kicks to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 22 points for Rose.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Butler. He's got 17 points and also 5 steals. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
Black dishes to Parker. He feeds it to Black. They double him with Noah. Looking to get it going. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 assists.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now the dish to Jordan. Stolen by Middleton. And Parker, here we go. The feed to Black. To the paint. Here's Monroe. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And now 24 points for Jordan.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Shot from 12. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Butler.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Black. He's covered by Rose. Rose with the double team. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Gasol with the steal. 6 on the shot clock. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Rose passes to Gasol. Money!
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Monroe with a screen on Rose. Rose with the double team. Here's Monroe. Yes!
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.